Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Medieval Reader. So today I want to have a discussion about rants on Booktube. And this video was partially inspired by Olive's most recent video about a YA book that she read that she disliked. And part of the video she talks about how some booktubers and some people who watch Booktube cannot take negative criticism for books that they personally enjoyed. And I absolutely agree with her. I think that this can be a problem on Booktube. I do find it to be more of a problem among teenagers on Booktube. I think just because teenagers, I don't know, when I was a teenager, I had very strong emotions. But I was thinking about rants in general. This is a really hard topic to talk about because on the one hand, I definitely see the appeal in rant videos. I will watch them, and if they include constructive criticism, constructive feedback, then I find that the rant videos can be quite enjoyable. I do think, however, that rants inspire negative comments because of the nature of a rant. So if a booktuber read a book that they disliked, and they just want to vent their feelings on camera, then it's not really about the feedback. It's more of just expressing how much they dislike the book, or to dislike whatever it is. A rant doesn't even have to be related to books. There are all kinds of rant videos all over YouTube. It is a very passionate kind of video. The person is very, it's not about being rational, maybe. It's not that it's completely irrational, it's just that I think that those kind of videos do inspire very strong responses precisely because they are such strong videos, passionate videos. And I wonder whether those kinds of reviews on Booktube get the most negative feedback. And I wonder whether we encourage that when we make rants. You know, I find that if somebody says something that I disagree with, it's fine and I don't feel like I need to comment on it. But if a person spends like 15 minutes going on a rant on something and I disagree, then I don't worry that my response is necessarily going to come across as passionate because the initial rant was. Now, I'm not insulting anybody in the comments for sure. There's definitely the difference between being passionate and being a troll. But I also wonder whether, you know, the whole rant genre on YouTube doesn't just inspire toxicity. I have watched rants, but I don't particularly enjoy them because I do feel like I am being targeted personally. The way that these kind of videos are produced, it is usually very extreme opinions. And this idea that somehow if you disagree, then you're nuts. Or you know, just extreme opinions about particular people and the content that they produce, or the books they read, or the ideas they have. And I think that those kind of videos, I don't know, I mean, I'm not saying don't make them. I just think that if you make rant videos, and people disagree with you passionately in the comments and dislike your video, you kind of asked for it? I don't know. I don't really know how else to put it. I mean, you encourage that by making a rant video in the first place. And I think that perhaps we need to think about what kind of videos we make. You know, if you make a discussion video and somebody disagrees with you, well, you made a discussion video and you called it a discussion video, so somebody disagreed with you. Maybe stop calling it a discussion video, because I do think that booktubers can get very touchy when people disagree with them in the comments. So it can go both ways, where a booktuber reviews a book and gets really angry, and then somebody wants to defend the book because they're like, wait, you've gone too far in your criticism, or whatever. Maybe you should be more restrained in your feedback or more constructive in your feedback. I can definitely see that happening. And vice versa. Somebody gushing about how amazing a book is and somebody pointing out, well, you know, there might be these problems. But yeah, I think that we need to consider genre on Booktube. And rant is a genre on Booktube and on YouTube in general. And I wouldn't be surprised if those videos receive the most negative comments. And I don't know if that's necessarily a problem. I think if you make a rant video, then you're encouraging that kind of environment. If you are fine with debates, if you are fine with passionate comments, then by all means, right, make those rant videos. But don't be surprised that people might feel kind of attacked by your comments, because that's what a rant is. It tends to be very personal. I might not be defining the term rant as clearly because it's so hard to define. Also, that probably also explains why in discussion videos, people who disagree don't comment. They tend to thumb down. They're probably afraid that they're going to be hounded by other commentators who agreed with the booktuber. So I try not to read too much into negative comments. However, there are trolls who just downvote every video you make 30 seconds after you uploaded it. Like, I'm perfectly aware of that. I'm not trying to say that trolls are in the right. I am, however, trying to say that booktubers may not always be aware of why they're getting downvoted or why they're getting negative feedback. And I'm trying to suggest one possible reason why that might be happening. Yeah, let me know what you think about rant videos. How do you define rants? I have mixed feelings about them, and generally I'm not a fan. Let me know what you think about rants, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.